Hey friends! Recently, I have realized that most of us are stuck with some kind of perfectionism, even when we don't mean to be. Let's take yourself as an example. When you were or are a student, have you ever opened a blank page to write an essay, but you can't bring yourself to start? Because you wanted the perfect first sentence. So you wait and end up doing nothing. Or when you go to work, have you ever tried to write an email over and over again? You're always afraid of being not professional enough, and you spend half an hour writing and fixing, even though you know the other person will read it for only 3 minutes. That's perfectionism, the hidden habit of trying to do everything flawlessly. It looks like trying your best, but really, it keeps us stuck. So in today's video, we're talking about why perfectionism is holding you back and how to finally take action. Let's start with why perfectionism isn't perfect. Reason number 1, it makes you afraid to start. Perfectionism sounds like it helps you do better, but often it just stops you from doing anything at all. Instead of starting, many people wait for the perfect moment or the perfect idea. But guess what? Perfection never comes. How many times have you opened a blank document to write something and then just stared at it, waiting for the right words to come? It leads to what experts call analysis paralysis or action anxiety. Or some people often call it overthinking. Your brain gets stuck planning the perfect move, so you make no move at all. The result is you waste time, energy, and confidence. Just imagine what could have happened if you had simply written something. Even if it wasn't perfect, after an hour or two, you would have had real progress. Something to work with, something real that you can improve later. Reason number 2, it turns mistakes into drama. Most of the time, perfectionism is a fear of failure in disguise. How many times have you made a small mistake and felt like it is the end of the world? One bad sentence and your paragraph is no longer good? One bad step and suddenly your whole project is ruined. Personally, I call this catastrophic thinking, when your brain blows small problems way out of proportion. It turns a tiny error into a big emotional drama. Like a small mistake means you're a total failure. What happens next? You start to be afraid to take risks. You avoid trying new things. But here's the truth. Some small mistakes, sometimes big mistakes, are just part of any process. You're not built for 100% perfection. You're built for growth. Reason number 3, it keeps you from feeling proud. Thanks to perfectionism, you never feel good enough. How many times have you completed a project and instead of feeling proud, you felt tired, anxious, or even disappointed? Sometimes you feel upset just because one small part didn't go well. Or worse, you don't see any wrong part at all, but you still ignore your wins and try to find what is missing. But here's the truth. Your time and energy are limited. You don't need to be great at everything all the time. And to be honest, since when did life ask you to be perfect? That pressure to be perfect, it doesn't come from the world. It comes from you. And that's the good news. Because if it started with you, with your thoughts, your mindset, then it only takes you to change it. How to finally take action. Tip number 1, done is better than perfect. My first tip to you is that instead of trying to make something perfect on the first try, just get it done. Whether it's writing an essay, creating a presentation, or drafting an email, just start. Just write something. Write the outline first. Write the sentences you think are the best. You don't need to have all the ideas in place. Just put something on the paper. Why should you do this? because at least it exists now. It's more important to have something to work with than to keep waiting for the perfect moment. Plus, this draft mode thinking, it helps you stay creative and avoid getting stuck in overthinking. You can always improve it, but if you never start, it will never exist. Tip number 2, the 5-minute rule. This is a powerful technique to overcome procrastination caused by perfectionism. Here's the deal. When you feel paralyzed by the thought that you need the perfect idea or the perfect approach before you start, force yourself to work on this for 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. Set a timer for 5 minutes and commit to working even though you may not know what to do yet. Just 5 minutes, that's all. Why does this work? The idea is to trick your brain into accepting a small commitment. You're not promising to finish the task, just to do it for 5 minutes, right? This removes the pressure of perfection. Plus, once you get going, you'll likely work longer than that, because ideas and works will flow into you once you have taken action. Tip number 3, the 2-minute rule. This tip comes from my mother, who has told me this years ago. If something takes less than 2 minutes to do it immediately. For example, replying to a text message, writing down an idea, turning on the alarm, etc. Whenever they come to your mind and you know you will need less than 2 minutes to finish them, take action right away. How does it work? Tasks like this seem small, but when you leave them undone, they start to pile up and overwhelm you. By forcing yourself to handle them, you first off will complete them quickly, and you free your mind and make room for more important things. 2 birds, 1 stone. Tip number 4, the slice technique. By slice, I mean dividing your work into smaller steps. Okay, let me tell you an example to demonstrate. If you need to write a 20-page report, don't think about writing all 20 pages at once. Instead, start with one small task. Set the title, write the table of contents, write the introduction. Why should you do this? Because when you break down big tasks into smaller steps, you avoid feeling overwhelmed. Plus, when you complete each small step, you get a sense of accomplishment, which keeps you motivated. Tip number 5, don't think it, ink it. The final tip sounds simple, but to me, it is the hardest one. Stop thinking. When your brain starts overthinking, imagining worst-case scenarios or exaggerating fears, stop. Just do your job, nicely and carefully, and you can think about how to improve it once it exists. It sounds like I repeat the first tip, but who cares? My video does not need to be perfect anyway. And so are you. Finally, remember, overcoming perfectionism doesn't happen overnight. Be kind to yourself. Start small and take that first messy step. Progress beats perfection every time. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more useful lessons. I'll see you in the next video.